everybody. Welcome to the third episode of Crohn's Veteran Cooking. Today we're making a delicious golden kiwi blueberry limeade. So join me and like, share, and subscribe to get more great Crohn's awareness content. All right, everybody. I got everything that you need to put together a delicious golden kiwi blueberry limeade. So let's go through it. So first, what you're going to need is golden kiwis, and so these need to be cleaned, washed, and disinfected prior to using them. And we're going to use about 3 for this recipe. Next, for our blueberries, this recipe calls for about a cup of blueberries, and again, washed and cleaned to make sure that they're safe to eat. And to balance out, of course, you need lime juice. So for limeade, so we have our 100% pure lime juice. And to sweeten it up, we're going to be adding our pure unfiltered honey. And all that's going to be strained into our pitcher and added water, and it's going to be a delicious lime juice or limeade. So let's get into it. All right, for our third video in our golden kiwi recipe series, we're going to use 3 whole golden kiwis, and we're going to take a sharp knife here and cut them in half, starting out. And the way I like to do this, as I said in previous videos, is to take a spoon, and with the spoon you can scoop in between the skin and the flesh, and kind of make a circular motion. And what I like to do is make that circular motion and kind of squeeze with my forefinger and thumb at the bottom and squeeze the kiwi out. And we're going to do that a few times here to get about a cup and a half of kiwi fruit here. And so here I am going through and cutting all the way around, or scooping all the way around, as I should say, on the kiwi here, and not doing a really efficient job of it, which is kind of funny. But hey, but this is for fun and at home, and just to try to make something delicious. And so again, I'm going through, scooping all the way around. And as a side note, again, this is one of my favorite fruits. I've discovered and found 3 different kind of varieties of kiwis: the green kiwis, the golden kiwis, and the red kiwis. And the golden kiwis, which is what we're using here, are the ones, from a little bit of research that I've done, are best for Crohn's. And the reason for that is that golden kiwis are easy to digest, and they also have a type of fiber in them that's also easy on the stomach. So they're delicious and good for folks that are with Crohn's. And again, that's true if you're not in a flare or not any kind of active symptoms. This is for more for folks in remission, or that also can tolerate these types of ingredients. And so again, so now it looks like I have all my kiwis together in my measuring cup, and we're going to go ahead and pour the kiwis into the blender here. And after that, we're going to start working on our other ingredients, which is going to be our fresh blueberries. So we want to get a nice full cup of blueberries and pour that into the blender. And then now we're going to pour in our 1/4 cup of lime juice. And again, this is to taste. And so if you want to add another 1/4 cup, you can do that. And also to make this sweet, and to kind of brighten the flavor, we're going to be adding 4 tablespoons of honey. Now in the blender, we're going to blend it all up to a nice smooth texture, and now we're going to add, to make it a nice limeade. Of course, you have to add water, right? And so we're going to add 3 whole cups of water, and then now we're going to strain that mixture into our pitcher. And I won't show you the entire process of that, because it's a little bit time consuming, but the idea is just slowly but surely get all that mixture in the strainer, and now pour in that strained mixture can be poured over ice in our glass here and enjoyed. And I can tell you, this is one of the best recipes of kiwi I've ever had. Tell your friends. Thank you.